Hello everybody, my name is V. Narendra Kumar and we are from NRK Academy, and today we are in the third video of the series of How the World Works, a mini GK course, the coming future. So let's take a few countries only, because you can actually know the coming future of every country. I'm living in India. India, obviously, there's a nationalistic, mixed economy, crony capitalism with the Hindutva agenda taking over, but it's being opposed by other aspects, other things. So India is a very complex country. So again, we see the same things being fought. We already learned these ideas, leftist ideas, nationalist ideas, religious ideas. Once you keep all these things in mind and remember that nationalistic identity is a sentiment, right? And capitalism is something which has been accepted by everybody, but capitalism can join with power and it becomes crony capitalism. It's like I'm a businessman, I want to make money, I don't make money out of my own effort. I join and take a government project, or I take a deal and others can't take a deal. I break a law, or I make a law, or I do something underhand and I get a project and I become rich. Obviously, we see around us this crony capitalism. There are two types of capitalists, crony capitalists and pure capitalists, and now the mixed capitalists. I'm not sure where Elon Musk falls. US, I feel, is heading for a religious fascism plus national. Right now, the Biden will be replaced by Trump, and there's going to be a comeback of Christianity there. Because why? Because there's nothing else. There's nothing else, and people have to have some belief. This is again a crucial statement. People will have to have some beliefs. Otherwise, they'll panic. Everybody has some beliefs, and if you shake their beliefs, they'll panic. Everybody needs to be ruled with a certain belief. And if the leader is talking about their beliefs, the leader is a great man. Like Modi is a great man today. When I say Modi, I don't mean the particular leader. Any leader, XYZ, Trump or Modi or Putin or Biden, all are same. All have to reflect the society they're living in. So it's stupid and useless to blame a leader. It is both ways. The masses want the masters want the masses, the slaves. That is what we have discussed till now. And this is the 50% of the world. What about the other 50%? But the problem is the 50% evil becomes 100%. Then again it comes back to 50%. Then again it becomes better, worse. This is what is called cycle of history. First the world is very peaceful. Then the evil becomes more and more and more. 50 becomes 100. World collapses. Bad leaders again come back. They lose, like Hitler. And all these future leaders also will lose in the future. We'll come to that. So we have China. China is a very, very uniquely capitalist crony capitalist dictatorial country. I would say it's a thief. It can do anything for power. It has very complex ways of ruling the world. And you can check out China also. There are other countries like Japan, Iran, Iraq, North Korea, Italy, so many, New Zealand. You can check out every country. They're all heading for some kind of a dictatorship. Like it is happening in Italy, it's happening in UK also. Everywhere you can see lot of turbulence is happening. Why does turbulence happen? Because every person has to believe in some idea. Every person has to follow some idea. But the idea inherent is not logical. Then what happens? Tell me. If you say Hindu has no meaning. So obviously if you use that sentiment to rule people today with Hinduism, tomorrow you will fall. It's not true. Only truth wins, strangely. People say you don't be idealistic. But the idealists are practical. This is what I learned from Ayn Rand and New Age authors. There are so many great authors in the future, and this is a concern. I believe all great writers, all the greatest writers and thinkers, somewhere or the other know that wisdom, that man has to be deep and good and pure. Saints also. This is the deep unconscious morality between every single human being, including the person, you who are listening to me right now. So all with unique result of past systems. Every country you can study. That country will be the result of the past system, this past history, with some form of statist control. Statist means ruling, dictatorship, with various degrees. See, degree matters. Like a country like Russia is obviously different from a country like US. US is definitely relatively better. India is better. Iran is worse. Otherwise, why would Iran women want to kill them? Look at what's happening in Iran. Women only want to go out. And that is not allowed. See, isn't it the result of beliefs of the past? Can we deny that? No, we can't. We are living with it. How can we deny what we already know? So actually in a very funny way, I'm telling you what you already know, but we are ordering it. Even I'm doing that. Together we are ordering it. We are bringing it out all on the table. Evil philosophies are systems of rationalization. This is a quotation of Ayn Rand. Evil philosophies are systems of rationalization. You rationalize something. Suppose I don't like somebody, I'll start pointing out faults in that person. We've all done that. Somebody has done this to us also. Actually, it's not that we like or dislike that person. We don't like, so we give logic. Logic can be very deceptive. Same holds for writers and artists and leaders also, especially leaders. Most of the people around, maybe including us, are mixed, which is why my philosophy at the end of the day is my personal philosophy, which I like to express our personal philosophy, mine and my partner's, Rampanaga's philosophies. Have the depth, have the feel, have the whole, then you will act morally. That is what we believe, which is why we believe in general knowledge, which is why we are doing this course. And at the end of the day, end of the lecture, I will tell you what you can do to become very knowledgeable, very powerful, very ethical, very passionate, and very happy. So, hence no room for delusion and naive overconfidence. So that's why you can't be overconfident. We can't say, no, everybody is very nice and the world is very nice. You can't say that. And if one sees above, maybe nothing has changed much. I wanted to say this. Has anything changed? Have you ever wondered? Nothing has changed. Same human nature. It remains as it is. Real change has been still only, there has been change, but it has been only one in a greater number of people who have become wise and enlightened, like you are going to become when you go through all our videos. To some extent, I'm not talking about arrogance or overconfidence. I think some around 10, maybe in a 10 million. 10 million people in the world are, I think, on a genius level. They're out of the system. They're unsung heroes. Everybody doesn't become popular or successful. Great heights with deepest insights have been reached, really have been reached in every field of study. That has happened. History, political economy, sociology, psychology. I said if you take from all viewpoints, everything is there if you want to read it. Economics, finance, management, sciences, math, all the arts, singing, painting, cinema, everything is in written. That's what we study. And that's where all these great creators who go deep into it with their own mind, they create. They bring out the movies and goods and services. All engineering sciences, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electronics, electrical, aeronautical, medical fields, pharmacy fields, and hundreds of other fields which result in creations of incredible goods and services and employment. Cities, all the cities also are the wonderful thing that has happened. All inventions we use daily in movies and education and transportation, hospitals and hotels and tourism, etc., etc., etc. It's such a wonder world, which is why we get into the illusion that this world is wonderful, that only good is there. That is overconfidence, that is naive and innocence. But all this largely unknown, value of all this is unknown to mankind. We all take it for granted. Like with the rain. Today it rained, today Google came. No, it doesn't work like that. There's a depth here. Largely power controls everything in politics. To rule only, simply because history is short and population too huge and population still are in early man stage. So remember, history is very short, only 2000 years. Population is around 10 billion if you can consider the people in the past also. People are largely tribalistic. They have a civilizational maturity, I agree. But even in my own city, people still believe in caste, they still believe in religion. Everybody believes it. One part doesn't believe it, another part believes it. 50-50 again. It's all 50-50. I think the 50-50 word is a summary of my course almost, I feel. Basically, all know and they are only not confident. They know, everybody knows everything. They are not confident. I think it's about confidence. People have low self-esteem. People have complexes. Sometimes I feel whole world can be summed up as people have complexes and fears. All great saints have said that. Get rid of your complexes and fears. And I believe personally, in the 21st century, it is not only not difficult, it's actually very simple. Really. To become a better person. Basically all know, and they are not only confident as they do not know what they do not know. And hence by default, simply they follow beliefs. They follow beliefs as the full holistic knowledge has not spread. Obviously a person is in some village, he doesn't know anything. He will believe in whatever is told to him. It's as simple as that. There is a crying demand for education because a part in each person wants a natural biocentricity to grow and learn. We believe in an Anarchy Academy. Every human being on earth wants to improve. That is why, again in one sentence, I can sum up the whole history of the world and the world today as you see around as everybody wants to somehow live. Survival instinct is the root, biocentric, natural feeling We are all human beings, not gods. We want to survive in this world, in this planet Earth, for some time, in a happy, deep, happy way and go. This is something which all of us are doing. All of us know, but we don't accept. Power, envy, jealousy, hate are very crude emotions. Easily you can bring out these bad emotions. Banal they are. Banal means no meaning. They are coercive. They make you force others. This kind of feelings and sentiments, 50% is shared by the masses, 100% I would say is shared by the criminal leaders. And they start doing propaganda. They are the ambitious criminal kind of ruthless leaders. They will kill also. You don't know. I have seen it very close. I have seen political criminals. I have interviewed them personally. I happened to do that. I was interested. And I understood the system. They do not know what they are doing. Really. They do not know what they are doing. As they know only what they know. They know to rule or they know to follow. I love this sentence. They do not know what they are doing. As Jesus said, they only know what they know. Either they want to rule or they want to become slave. Isn't it true? Partly about us also. This is the sea of mediocrity. Average, stupid and criminal leaders rise to top. Money and greed and ignorance and differences, personality cults, etc. is what we see. Yet, surely there is innocence also. I'm sure in Hitler also there was an innocence. Something happened to Hitler in childhood. I've done a deep study of that. Why Hitler became what he became. See, you become cruel to a person, he'll become cruel to the world. And when he finds opportunity, he'll become leader. Yet surely there is implicit innocence. There's a melting pot of all that there is. Uncorrupted innocence in part of common man. But nobility is absent. Everybody is good. There is innocence in everybody. What is missing is daring, courage. That's what we should get with knowledge. Okay. Now we'll see the 1,000 years ahead. I want to just for fun project that in the next video. Okay, all this is okay. Some very innocent and young person would ask me, but sir, if all you're saying is everything is bad, what about the future? Something will happen one day, should happen. We'll see that, how the 1,000 years ahead, our projection in the next video. Thank you so much.